I live a lifestyle where I openly admit that creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Just looking at this studio, I wish I could invite you over and explain all the stuff that's inside this studio. I'm seeing all of these Mick Fleetwood style hats to my left. Why would I keep something like that? Well, because when I've performed on a live stage, they've been a part of it, and I'm just that guy. It was part of my stage, therefore I'm going to keep it because I may need it. I may need it for the future. You like me? It's like I have this roll of toilet paper in here. I may need it. Well, I will need it because, I've got allergies. I live in the South. We're constantly blowing our snozzes. And I have an Arroe bobblehead over here that was given to me while I was with the Pam Stone show. I don't know why I still have it. It looks like me. It bobbles its head like me. I don't know. Trophies for Employees of the Year. There's so much in this studio, but the thing about it is that it brings energy. In fact, right over here to my left is a gigantic wall plaque that was on my wall when I was with iHeartRadio. And it was autographed by so many famous people who came onto my shows. And here's the cool thing, but at the same time, we're in the emotional state of this cool thing. We're doing the Swedish death cleaning. That's when you turn to your children and you say, hey, when we pass, do you want this? No, throw it away. Throw it away. And so we're not into this studio yet. We're still underneath the house and we're in the garage. And we're at that emotional stage where you're going, oh, God, I still have connections with that. And you've got to make your way through it. It's a very, very tough journey. And when we get to this studio and these Mick Fleetwood style hats have got to go, oh, boy, that's a podcast all its own. As my grandma Dobrins would say. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. This room, a daily mess. Yeah! I am a daily writer. I've been doing it since July of 1994. There's a lot to be learned when you allow the universe to move through you. Just jot it down because you may not need it now, but you're going to. That's why I always do whatever I can to invite you to write your thoughts. This is The Daily Mess. I shared a conversation with a guest yesterday about how we define what a weekend is. So I ask you, what is a weekend to you? Before the COVID lockdown, Fridays led to Saturdays. Welcome to the weekend, right? Because we got used to being at home Monday through Thursday, many people have rearranged their lives today to take a midweek weekend. I'm guilty of this charge. Our weekend actually starts on a Monday. And if I'm hired to do a live performance on a Friday or Saturday, I'm going to have a weekend with an extension to it. I was reshaped during the COVID lockdown. Is that a lack of business loyalty? I remember my days in terrestrial radio where a weekend was just one day off. I mean, we worked 6 back-to-back days, 8 to 10 hours, no questions ever asked. So what is the definition of a modern day weekend if your days off a week are 2 to 3 days apart? That's not a weekend. Can some people live like this? Or do we need to realign the way that we define what a weekend is? This life in the post-COVID world is all about get what you can because tomorrow it may not be there. There are no guarantees. And we learned that in March of 2020. Whew. What is a weekend? And because we are taking weekdays off and they're not together, or your boss man is giving you a Monday and a Friday off, can we really say it's the weekend? Now, here's how we tried to make it happen. I told you that we usually start our weekends on a Monday and it goes through a Wednesday. And we thought, okay, wow, we're going to go camping and be at these beautiful places of nature when there's hardly anybody around Monday through Wednesday. But the problem with that is that our other positions in life, our other jobs, because we like to work, we really do. We have a lot of fun things going on. The world doesn't work Thursday through Sunday. Major league businesses work Monday through Saturday or Monday through Friday. So these jobs that we do, they expect us to be there Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So the days that we call a weekend really aren't a weekend at all. They're just another work day. I'm not the only one who's going through this. There are a lot of people who have redesigned their lives with several different part-time jobs or just several different jobs or just having one job, but you have to break up your days off. And it's hurting us mentally because I don't know about you, but having one day off, you didn't give me a chance to even rest because on the days off, aren't you just running around trying to catch up? Yeah. Got to get the tire fixed. Got to go to the doctor, the dentist. We got to go this. We got to go that. And if you've got kids, you've got soccer games. You've got baseball. You got basketball. Oh, wait a second. We've got ballet. And it's supposed to be your day off. So what are you using for a mental day off? Can you do it in one day? I can't. Which is one of the reasons why I do everything humanly possible to find meditation, prayer, or just give me enough time to write. I don't care what I write about. Just let my imagination rest. Where are you at? How are you dealing with it? I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.